stream. So today I'm going to do something a little bit different. As you can see, I'm pretty much naked. I have my blocks, some bread, and yeah, these little tools here. I accidentally left some spaces, but yeah. So the whole idea of this stream is I'm going to go as far as the blocks will take me. You know, we're going to get a bird's eye view of the world that this little Minecraft seed grew into. And as you can see, we're at the top of the world. There's my fortress from last time, and most of the times I ever play. And then you can see the curve of the world. So this way, in case anybody asks, the Minecraft world is not flat. It's one of those things where art copies life. So yeah, I'm gonna go as far as I can and just kind of explore the world from scratch. Oh, down there, that thing's funny because I went into my nether portal over there, and I came out and I fell right into the water because there wasn't any it was literally just a portal and then you walk into the water. And I'm like, how the hell did I get there? And I had a mini panic attack because my biggest fear in this game is getting lost and just not finding my home base again. And of course, you know, I panicked for a while, but eventually I just floated there till daytime, and then I found my way home. But remember, that happened when that was several walls lower. I think it was still in the inner sanctum when I was still using dirt for the walls because I didn't realize how precious dirt was in this game. Oh, down there, that island's cool. Like, I'll have to take you guys there someday. Because what it is it's one of those mushroom biomes. There's a mushroom biome in this game. And there's red cows that they grow mushrooms on their backs. I don't know, they're like, if it's like a parasect type situation where they're dead and the mushrooms are taking over their brains, or if it's just, they don't bathe and mushrooms got in that way, kind of like ringworm. Yeah, it's a mushroom biome, and there's a lot of mushrooms and mushroom cows. And then the dirt, the creepiest thing about it is the dirt. The dirt is purple, or like a sad purple, happy gray, one of those two. So it's kind of it's creepy. I have a little house there. I made it for a friend once. It was a surprise. I don't think she ever looked at the sign, but it's a nice little hacienda. I like building, but I never know what to put in the rooms. I'll show you that too. So yeah, it gets this far, and we're gonna just go as far as my supply of glass will take me. And I use glass just because I like looking down and looking at over the world. Although I don't know, sometimes I think maybe I should have used like concrete because it's easier to see. But it's just, I love the aesthetic, like the glass road, the clear path, the walk of faith, like the step of faith, or walk of faith. And it just goes over and over. So yeah, I don't know, it's kind of hard to comment, and you just kind of do. Award-winning content, maybe, someday. Eventually, who knows? But honestly, my dream is to become a VTuber. Like, if I can make it as a VTuber, like, I don't mean make it, like, I don't mind having a part-time job and doing it like 2-3 times a week, but if I could seriously get into that, I'd be so happy. So that's why I'm here. I social anxiety at all, just talking, just walking. Doop, 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 doop. Do 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 do. Are there lights in the water? Is it like a City of Atlantis type situation? I wish I had binoculars. Apparently you can make binoculars, but I couldn't find I think it was quartz, one of the stones that you need. I couldn't find it in any of the areas that I'm at right now. So Maybe we'll find something exotic and cool. I wonder what's in that water. I wish I could check. Hold on. No, I better not check. But yeah, I just have trees and seeds. Those are my main. Once I hit the ground, that'll be kind of like my starter pack. You need trees. I mean, you can get through without dirt, without stone for a while, but you need trees. You need wood. What makes the world go round? Unless you're like those lizards or bugs, or they evolve past the need for men. There's a lizard too that's fully female, and they just like clone or bud. They're lizards. Look it up. One of the other fears I have, other than falling, is sometimes I'll hit this, not hit it, but I'll spawn a stone, and I'll keep going, and I'll have the outline, but the thing is, it didn't register it, so I will just fall. Yeah, this is a pretty big ocean. Pretty big ocean. Still 256 blocks is still the max. I don't know what I would do if they increase the height. One thing that I would love to do, and I didn't bring any of these because they're kind of like they're a bit of a safety blanket. I figure, you know what, I'm going out there to explore the world like an adult. That's why I don't have any torches. Seen a lot of land without trees. That makes me nervous. I wonder how long it'll take me to build a fairly decent cabin. Doop, 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 doop. Also, I wonder how if it would be possible, or how long it would take. I don't even know if there's enough sand to just build a giant floor over the heavens, and only like a few spots of like a water elevator. That'd be fun. You can just run around looking down, not a care in the world, just looking at how everything was generated, how it grew. Dumb. And okay, so I'm playing this game without sound. I don't know if you guys have sound or not, but I couldn't figure out how to take off the narrator. There's like a voiceover that tells you everything everybody's doing, and it's annoying as shit. Like, I hate it more than anything. And the thing is, I looked it up, and for some reason nobody just writes anything anymore. Everyone's like, oh well, I'll put this on YouTube and I'll get hits. No, just tell us on the Google Answers. I mean, I found the answer for keyboard and I found the answer for an Xbox, but I didn't find the PS4, which is weird because I thought more people played PS4. But oh well, just gonna enjoy the heights. Done over the da. Okay, so just keep going. Boy, there's a lot of ocean here, and I should have gone the other direction. I mean, I have a glass road in the other direction, and it's a lot farther than the one I went. And I figured, well, I'll go this shorter one because I'll get to a new area sooner. But the thing is, there's nothing. It's all water. Look at it. It's big and blue. It's like the big blue planet. Is it Neptune or Uranus? I want to say Neptune because that's the god of water, so it would make sense. But then again, I am a human being, and not everything we do makes sense. So yeah, I just don't know. I don't know. But yeah, it would suck. It would suck to fall. After a bit, I might actually just kind of drop down with a water elevator and climb back up, just so this way, in case I screw up again or I fall, I don't have to go all the way back. Maybe, I don't know. I probably won't fall with this controller because my other controller, it moves back and down a bit. I don't know why. So if I'm like at a weird angle, it'll send me downwards, or it'll move backwards, and I could fall like that because it's happened before. Or like I said, it'll tell me, hey, here's the outline for what's gonna come, and it won't come. But yeah, I don't know, maybe I should have gotten to the very end of this thing and then turn it off, but I do want you guys to see how far away from home I am and how scared I'm gonna be. I'm very, that was actually the whole point of these walkways, is just, I want to be able to go somewhere far as possible and just look up and be like, okay, I just gotta follow this line. Sometimes I might go in the wrong direction and a few days will pass by before I end up where I need to be, but you know, at least I have a kind of an inkling of a sort of chance of which way to go, whereas before it's, you know, 1,000 different directions or degrees that I can go and end up in one random place, or I can just follow a line in the sky and 50-50 I make it home or not. Ooh, that's a new island. I've never seen that island before. So I'm making progress. I'm making some progress. Slow and steady. Where's the sun? Is the sun coming up? There's the sun. Creeping up on me, you little sneak. Gonna give me a heart attack. I want to play a game that's kind of like Minecraft, but with a Night Before Halloween type, Nightmare Before Christmas type feel. Like the sun and moon would be similar to the sun and moon from, well, I know I say Nightmare, Soul Eater. I love the sun and that moon. It's just, there's something about a moon with teeth that's just, it'll keep you up at night. Hey, lava. There's a little volcano over there. Neat. You never have too much access to lava. At least I know too about when I build in this direction, it'll take a while before I hit land, except for that mushroom biome. Hopefully I won't fall though. I mean, if I fall, I could always just stay in that island for a bit, work it out, see what I find, you know, build whatever, and then start my way back. Gotta remember to be able to boat. For some reason, I always forget there's boats in this game. I guess because it doesn't appear in like possible. See, I almost walked out that possible items until you have a wooden shovel, and I never have a wooden shovel because I never need a wooden shovel. I usually just go right to stone or steel. I've never made a diamond shovel. That should be one of my goals one of this time. Just one video, I'm just going to go around looking for diamonds until I have a complete set of you know, diamond axe, diamond sword, diamond underwear, diamond shoes, diamond cup, diamond gauges, just diamonds. Just everything I have will be diamonds. I wonder how long that would take. I've never had a diamond axe either. Maybe it'll be like, that'll be one goal, and the other goal is just to get a badass enchantment. I don't know. It'd be a good reason to go into the Nether, since I never go into the Nether. Well, I haven't been in there for a while. But in my defense, the Nether is a lot. The thing about the Nether, and it's funny though, because it's not so much about being lost, even though I don't think I've ever died in the Nether, because I just come out and I just dig and I go back in. It's not being lost that scares you, because I don't think you can make a bed in the Nether, so you can't really get lost forever. But what scares me about the Nether is that you cannot put out the lava with water. It's like spitting on fire and the fire going, yeah, no, that's not going to stop me. It's like, no, that's the rules, man. No, fire's like, I'm fire. I don't know. I'm fire. Is that a village? Oh, okay. The village would be nice. I gotta stay away from the village though until I'm ready and I have like at least I don't know, two full rows of fence, because, well, I don't even know, like, what do you need to keep a village alive? Like, I gotta research that, because I've had several attempts at villages and I've completely surrounded it with fence, and I put them inside cabins, and I tried to get them to breed and nothing ever happens, and those villages always die off. So yeah, I really don't want to mess with a village until I'm 100% certain that they can fornicate and, you know, expand and become happy and healthy. Is that too much to ask for? I don't know. I gotta look it up because at first I thought it was just okay. They get mauled, and I'm like, okay, I'll build them a fence. But no, apparently it has to do with the bell, and they need a job, and yeah, and breeding isn't just putting two people with two beds in a room together. There's some science behind it. I guess they gotta woo them. It's not like sheep where you just have two sheep and you give them hay and gender's irrelevant, and they give you a little baby and you can have them all interbreeding with just more hay. No, apparently it's a little bit harder with villagers, so I'll figure that out. Oh, cool, I'm almost done. I'm more than halfway done. What worries me though is there's a lot of land. So if I fall, I'm going to hit the earth. And the earth is very unforgiving. You know, I'll splat and I'll leave a mess, and the earth's like, oh my god, my pimple just popped. And it'll, you know, it can't, you know, touch its face because we're not supposed to touch our faces. You know, you gotta be careful with the germs and everything. So it'll just be walking around with me on its face, just splat it. I think there's pumpkins over there too. Like there's some pumpkins. Pumpkins. Okay, that's enough silence. The silence scares me. You know, I oh, I almost walked off. See? It's because it's a pattern. It's the monotony of doing it over and over again. You think you know what you're doing, and then you blink, and before you know it, you're flying. But not very well. You're flying in the same way a brick flies. You hit as high as you're gonna get, and then you decrease that. So yeah, that's what I'm worried about. But yeah, I rarely ever play games with sound. It's not out of fear or anything. I just like watching, you know, YouTube, listening to YouTube or playing music while I'm playing. So that's why I never have games with sound. And the one time I tried to play with sound, and I couldn't because, you know, the damn narrator. I hate the damn narrator. So yeah, pretty cool, huh? How far have I come? That's pretty damn far. Yeah, those are definitely pumpkins. And I think I see some caves. Plenty of trees here too. I kind of wish that I got an axe instead of a pickaxe, but I figured, well, you know, stone's a little bit harder to get than wood. Wood, you can eventually get it down with your hands. It just takes a little bit. I'm just glad it doesn't hurt you. Wouldn't that be a bitch that they decided in this game, like, oh yeah, you can punch stone, punch wood and wear it down, but it's gonna hurt you. Luckily this game, you know, where everything's made is cubes, it doesn't care too much about realism. That's another thing. I just want to give my hats off to this game, that everything you see before you, everything the light touches, everything, all of it, it is all cubes. Like, from a distance, it looks nice and round, but no, it's all cubes, all of it, just a bunch of squares mixed together. I wonder if it would have been better with triangles, because I heard triangles have like some special, well, not triangles, prisms. Prisms have special. We took a geometry class, and they had special properties. Triangles. I guess triangular prisms. So it would be cool, interesting if this whole game was done in triangular prisms. I wonder if it would have worked. Because I don't know, like prisms look nicer when. I guess it depends on the prism too, like how sharp it is or how narrow the degree of the thingy. Actually, no. I think the only things that don't take the shape of cubes, or like the breads and the tools that you have. Because I know up close, even the trees are just, the trees and the leaves are squares, the water's all in squares, the dirt and the stones are all in squares. Well, the stones are in squares until you smelt them. You melt them down and you extract the goodies. But for the most part, all of this is squares. Look at that snowy mountain range. Yeah, that water's gonna freeze, so that's gonna be great. I hope I make it far enough to get behind this and end up at like another ocean. Because I'm really not looking forward to falling to the land, and then it just kind of, you know, halfway down the water freezes, and then I had to come all the way over here with boat. Or really don't want that. Ooh, I'm almost done. Beautiful. Okay, so yeah. Next time I think I'll just do this without talking. I'll do this without recording because there's not a lot you can say. I mean, I can repeat myself. And I mean, there's a lot of words I can use like aardvark and Appalachian and amnesia and ant, but there's not a lot of words you can say regarding this, like making commentary, being connected to what's going on. Like the improv works only so well while you're just going over and over the same thing again. I know improv, it's just always say yes, but it's like, well, yeah, yes to the next stone in front of me, yes to this stone. I mean, I can't say anything else but yes. Another thing I need to do for you guys is it is pretty damn fun, and this is the only time that I've ever wanted Minecraft in VR. Is I'll get on like a boat and I'll nudge it off and I'll fall down straight into the water, and it's pretty exhilarating. Not gonna lie, it's fairly exhilarating. It's fun. I'd like to see some frost on the glass too. If I'm going over like a snowy mountain peak, that'd be nice. Or like even like it gets a little slippery too, to keep me focused, keep me awake, keep me aware of the dangers around me at all turns. Boy, it's going to suck. Wait, how many nights is this? I think this is my first night without sleep. Like I slept last night into this day, so I should be okay. But if I see phantoms, I'm going to be so pissed off. I really am. Like those, they're my nightmare. Phantoms. I wonder if there's any way you could build downwards too. Probably not. Like that'd be great if you could just attach some things downwards. I would like that. Like I would like to get on the very top and just build step by step as far down as possible. This way, in case even if I do fall, like not straight down there, but like down there, one step at a time, so I could just have like a walkway upwards. That'd be cool. I'd like that a lot, a great deal. So yeah. Oh my gosh, there's so many steps. So many steps. I don't understand how the food works in this game. Like sometimes it seems to just rush by. Thinking about chopping trees down, it'll just like, it'll burn off the calories. But like right now, I'm on my second day and I haven't even lost a single pork chop or meat on a bone. So in One Piece, Luffy, I believe he asked for meat on a bone too, but what is that? Is that a rib? What is a meat on a bone? Like, and Sanji even knew. He's like, okay, I'll make it. It's like, well, what kind of meat is going on the damn bone? I'm curious about that now. Because I think in this context, it's supposed to be ham. It's ham on the bone, but I will hold on as long as I can, and we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I just got a warning. I don't know if you guys saw where it's like, yeah, the internet quality sucks. Well, yeah, I'm poor. But you know, we'll see, because it hasn't kicked me off the air yet. So hopefully that won't change.